Hey everyone, my name is Drake Davis, and I have come up with the perfect solution for preventive data tracking through my application called Who's Watching. Now, before we get into it, I want to briefly go over the problem of modern day data tracking. Large corporations have made it nearly impossible for the average person to keep their data secure. The fine print in large contracts and the acceptance of cookies on websites has led to a disingenuous way for others to benefit from our information that was never formally agreed upon by us. Most of our private information is centralized within our smartphone, and this data is captured every day by the means of data tracking that has occurred without us knowing. Social media platforms and search engines that most people use on a daily basis are the main culprit for mass data tracking, but there are also more unsettling ways, such as companies listening to you through your cell's microphone in order to collect more data. This data is often sold to third parties that do not have our best interests in mind and sometimes even have malicious intent. We as consumers gain little to nothing from our data that is shared with or without our consent. Large collections of our personal data is often saved and stored on the company's sites and servers, making them susceptible to mass data leaks. For example, in 2019, Facebook was responsible for the exposure of nearly 1.87 billion users by the way of hackers and company mistakes. So my solution is an application that stops your apps from tracking you or allows the option to be compensated if you choose to be tracked. On the left-hand side, you can see your application on your phone. After clicking on the app you desire, you are met with a brief history of data breaches that have occurred in the company and an option to be tracked or not to be tracked. On the far right-hand side, you will see your daily report that shows your rewards that have accumulated throughout the day in the form of an in-app currency. Finally, you can purchase rewards in the App Store. Starting on the left-hand side, you can see the different types of gift cards that the application has available and how the payment selection process works. As you can probably tell, my idea is focused on data-wary smartphone users who wish to stop data tracking and be compensated for the data tracking that is occurring. I will be following the freemium business model. This will eliminate barriers of entry for my customers, which in return will lead to mass downloads of my application Who's Watching. My company will make money off the data that our users allow to be tracked, and then the users will take a small percentage of this cut. And here are some competitors and alternatives. Many of the competitors are survey-based like Leo and Swagbucks. With these type of applications, the user has to actively answer survey questions in order to receive rewards. Others like Kili require the user to create a in-detail profile that goes over information such as zip code, gender, household information, financial information, and even purchase history. My application skips this process and allows the user to simply share or block information that is already established on the web via their mobile applications. This passive approach to making money saves time for the users and is nothing more than an afterthought in the user's day-to-day schedule. With your help and funding, we can make this concept a reality and help people around the world secure their data and take back their privacy. Thank you.